Are you ready for an unexpected adventure? Close the door, prepare some popcorn, and bring your spirit of discovery with me to Kenya, the land of wild mysteries. Behind the green forests and vast steppes is a rich and diverse animal world waiting for us. Are you curious to know what it feels like to face a pride of hunting lions or witness the migration of millions of gazelles? Join me in discovering the amazing stories and beautiful images of Kenya's wild nature. And one of Kenya's gems that we cannot miss is Lake Nakuru. Situated quietly on the Great Rift Valley Plateau, Lake Nakuru is like a precious gem in the wilderness of Kenya. At an altitude of 1,754 meters above sea level, this lake is one of the living witnesses to the great tectonic process of the Earth. The Great Rift Valley, with its deep fissures and dormant volcanoes, has created a unique habitat where life stubbornly clings to life. This special terrain has created an ideal habitat for rich biodiversity, the most prominent of which is Lake Nakuru. Born from geological cracks, Lake Nakuru, with a modest area of only about 45 square kilometers, possesses an unusually charming beauty. The lake's relatively shallow average depth, contrary to its quiet appearance, is an important factor in creating the liveliness here. It is this shallowness that creates conditions for algae to grow strongly. The abundance of algae has attracted a large number of animals, especially birds, creating an extremely unique ecosystem. Around the lake, you will encounter plants typical of dry climates, such as acacia trees and thorn bushes. They not only provide shade for animals but also provide shelter for many species of birds. With its diverse ecosystem, Lake Nakuru has become one of the most attractive destinations for nature lovers who want to explore the wild beauty of Africa. Have you ever wondered why flamingos have such a bright pink color? Or why do they stand on one leg all day? Join me in discovering interesting mysteries about this bird. The characteristic pink color of flamingos is not a natural color but comes from their food. They eat small shrimp and algae containing carotenoid pigments. The flamingo's distinctive curved beak is also an extremely useful tool for them to forage for food. They use their beaks to filter food from mud and water. The shape of their beak helps them keep food in their mouth and push water out. Flamingos often live in large flocks in wetlands. They stand on one leg to keep their bodies warm and conserve energy. When they feel danger, the whole herd will fly together to form an infinity image. Interestingly, flamingos are not always pink. When they are young, their fur is grayish-white. Only when they grow up do they become so rosy. So how do flamingos migrate? They often migrate seasonally in search of food and breeding grounds. When the dry season comes and wetlands are depleted, flamingos will fly to places with more water. Not only flamingos, but many other birds have also chosen Lake Nakuru as their residence. Among them, we must mention the white herons with their elegant appearance, like ballet dancers, gently walking on the mud. Their eyes are as sharp as jade, quickly scanning every corner, looking for breakfast. Their long, sharp beaks are like arrows piercing the water, capturing their prey in just a blink of an eye. Amid the mist of dawn, when the first light of dawn gently touches the surface of Lake Kaina, a completely different world is waking up. The gentle morning breeze gently glides across the water surface, creating shimmering ripples. In swamp environments, herons and storks have developed different hunting strategies to coexist. The stork stood motionless, patiently waiting for their prey to come. Long, slender legs like fishing rods, ready to respond to any movement underwater. With its skillful hunting ability, the white stork is not inferior to any other bird of prey. Life in the swamp is not easy. Every day, these birds face harsh challenges. They have to compete with each other to find food and have to deal with predators such as snakes, foxes, etc. But with excellent survival instincts, they have adapted and survived. Every moment in the hunt is a tough challenge, requiring them to use their full potential. From the swamps, let's go to the vast savannas of Kenya, home to giant white rhinos leisurely searching for food. The thick, rough skin is like solid armor, protecting them from sharp thorns. The sharp horn is not only a self-defense weapon but also an effective tool for digging through the soil in search of fresh grass sprouts. They carefully plucked each clump of grass and put it into their mouths. Life for white rhinos in Kenya is a series of constant challenges. Drought, lack of food, and especially the threat of poachers are always lurking. However, through millions of years of evolution, rhinos have developed incredible adaptations. They can stay thirsty for days at a time and only need to drink a large amount of water at a time. Thick skin not only helps them avoid injury but also regulates body temperature effectively in harsh climate conditions. Every dawn is a new journey. White rhinoceros roam the savanna, exploring strange lands and searching for rich food sources. During that journey, they often encountered brutal predators such as lions, leopards, or hyenas. These meetings are always dramatic and unexpected. With its strength and size, can the white rhino protect itself from predators? And what will happen if their habitat continues to shrink? Besides the white rhino, another animal that is also very typical of the vast African land is the hippopotamus. Hippos, the lords of the swamp, are leisurely enjoying life. With their massive bodies, thick, rough skin, and sharp teeth, they look terrifying. But few people know that underneath that rugged appearance is a life full of excitement and undiscovered mysteries. Hippos are adapted to a semi-aquatic life. During the day, they spend most of their time soaking in water to cool their bodies and protect their skin from the sun. At night, they come ashore to look for food. Their main food is grass, leaves, and aquatic plants. However, the life of a hippo is not just that. They are highly territorial animals. Each hippo has its own territory and is ready to defend it to the end. Territorial struggles between males often take place very fiercely. And never underestimate their power. With sharp teeth and thick skin, hippos can easily take down any enemy who dares to invade their territory. Another interesting thing about hippos is that their sweat glands secrete a red substance that acts as a natural sunscreen. In addition, this substance also has antibacterial properties, helping to protect their skin from infections. Are there any more secrets waiting to be discovered about this unique animal? And how can they survive and thrive in an increasingly shrinking habitat? Those are still questions that scientists are constantly looking for answers to. If hippos are the lords of the swamp, then who will be the kings of the vast steppe? Come explore Maasai Mara with me to find the answer. Maasai Mara, one of Kenya's most outstanding natural wonders, always arouses curiosity and drama from nature lovers. This vast land stretches over an area of about 1,510 square kilometers and is not only home to a variety of wild animals but also a beautiful, enchanting landscape. Located in the vast Serengeti ecosystem, Maasai Mara is connected to the Serengeti National Park in Tanzania, creating an extremely important ecological reserve. The climate of the Maasai Mara is also impressive, with great variation between seasons. The rainy season lasts from November to May and the dry season from June to October, so the landscape and ecosystem here always change. This climate change contributes to the epic migration of millions of wildebeest, zebras, and Thompson's gazelles, followed by dramatic predation by notorious predators such as lions, leopards, and hyenas. Every year, when the dry season comes, a spectacular scene takes place on the African savanna. Millions of wildebeests together make an epic journey. From the green grasslands of the Serengeti, they begin a challenging adventure, crossing vast steppes and rushing rivers to search for food and water sources. To adapt to a challenging migratory life, wildebeests have evolved extraordinary abilities. With long and strong legs, they can run at breakneck speeds, escaping predators such as lions and leopards. Their keen senses of sight and smell help them detect danger from afar and search for lush grasslands. In particular, the ability to reproduce quickly helps wildebeest maintain a stable population despite large losses during migration. However, the life of a wildebeest is not easy. They have to face many lurking dangers. The Mara River, with its fast-flowing waters and ferocious crocodiles, is one of the biggest obstacles. Every year, many individuals are swept away or become easy prey for aquatic predators. Besides, climate change, illegal hunting, and human encroachment also threaten the existence of this animal. After strenuous journeys to find food, wildebeests always face the threat of fearsome predators. And one of their most formidable enemies is the lion. The lion, with its characteristic shiny golden mane, is a symbol of strength and power. Their muscular bodies, powerful muscles, sharp fangs, and long, strong claws turn them into the most fearsome predators in nature. Not only possessing an impressive appearance, lions are also highly social animals. They live in groups, called herds, where each individual has their own role. Lion prides usually consist of many females, cubs, and a few adult males. Females take on most of the hunting and childcare duties, while males have the role of protecting the territory. Thanks to their high adaptability, lions can live in many different environments, from vast savanna grasslands to sparse forests. In the Maasai Mara, one of the lion's signature homes, they have evolved to adapt perfectly to this habitat. Their light yellow fur helps them easily camouflage in tall grass, while their flesh-padded feet help them move smoothly, suddenly attacking their prey. Lions are patient and intelligent hunters. They often hide, persistently track their prey, and choose the right time to attack. Thanks to their superior speed and strength, lions can take down large prey such as zebras or wildebeests. Besides lions, another big cat species is also present in Maasai Mara, which is the leopard. When dawn dyed the Maasai Mara steppe pink, a dark shadow glided lightly through the rustling bushes of reed grass. Cheetahs are the most mysterious and sophisticated predators in the wild world. However, Maasai Mara is not just the domain of solitary predators like leopards. Living together in the harsh environment of the Maasai Mara savanna, although there are solitary predators like leopards, there are other social animals, like hyenas, that live together and compete for food. With a slim body, strong muscles, and characteristic rosette fur, the cheetah is like a perfect hunting machine. Each of their steps is light and smooth, like leaves falling on the ground, allowing them to approach their prey without making any sound. Maasai Mara, with its rich ecosystem, is an ideal paradise for cheetahs. Towering acacia trees, luxuriant bushes, and vast grasslands provide not only safe shelter but also a rich source of food. From tiny birds to longhorn antelopes, everything can become a leopard's meal. With strong and sharp teeth and spectacular jumps, cheetahs can take down their prey quickly and accurately. To protect their precious meals from thieves, leopards often drag their prey's carcasses to high tree branches, an action that demonstrates the strength and dexterity of this big cat. While leopards are solitary hunters, hyenas live in large herds, creating a complex and interesting society. Often seen as clumsy thieves, hyenas are actually the most talented and intelligent strategists. They live in large herds of up to dozens of individuals, and they build a strict hierarchy under the dominance of one female. Different from the usual clumsy image, hyenas are effective hunters with strong teeth, strong enough to crush the bones and skin of their prey. They often hunt in groups, surrounding and attacking their prey, not afraid to confront larger species such as zebras or wildebeests. The social life of hyenas is also extremely rich. They communicate with each other with characteristic calls, forming a separate language. The mating season is an exciting time with fierce competition between males. After giving birth, the mother hyena takes very good care of her young, builds a safe den, and is supported by the whole herd with food and protection. In addition to predators such as leopards and hyenas, Maasai Mara is also home to many other large animals, including wild buffalo. In the green grasslands, where life seems to flow smoothly, there are fierce battles for survival. A herd of wild buffaloes with dark horns, as big as mobile towers, slowly moved towards the lake. They rolled themselves into muddy puddles, their giant bodies submerged in mud, creating splashing columns of mud. The mud layer is not only protective armor but also a sophisticated camouflage tactic, helping them blend into their surroundings and avoid detection. The wild buffalo's long and sharp horns are a terrifying weapon, strong enough to knock out even an adult lion. Despite being the favorite hunting target of many wild animals, wild buffaloes do not show any shyness. On the contrary, they are always ready to fight to protect themselves and their herd. By gathering in large herds, wild buffaloes not only protect each other but also create a formidable synergy, making any enemy wary. The wild buffalo, with its extraordinary strength and survival instinct, has become a symbol of perseverance and adaptation in the natural world. Their story is a reminder of the delicate balance in the ecosystem and the importance of protecting wildlife habitat. Africa is not only home to wild animals but also witnesses the development of modern cities. Nairobi, the capital of Kenya, is a prime example. Imagine that millions of years ago, this place was once a large lake. Over time, geological and tectonic processes have gradually enhanced this area, turning the lake into a rich plateau. It is this change in terrain that has created ideal conditions for life to develop, thereby forming a diverse and unique ecosystem. But Nairobi's story doesn't stop there. Geological activities continue to take place, creating clear marks on the city's terrain. Fissures and faults appear everywhere, reminding us of the invisible power of the earth. These geological factors have contributed to Nairobi's majestic beauty and rich biodiversity, making it an attractive destination for tourists from all over the world. Nairobi's vast grasslands are like a vast stage, where dramatic performances take place every day. And one of the indispensable main actors is the ostrich, the giants of the steppe. With a tall body, legs as strong as steel, and sharp eyes, the ostrich has completely conquered the harsh living environment of Africa. Imagine you are standing in the middle of the steppe when suddenly a wind blows, carrying with it gray-brown feathers. Looking up, you will see a giant black shadow galloping. That's the ostrich. With breakneck speed, they can easily surpass even agile cheetahs. The secret lies in their long and strong legs, which help them make amazing leaps. Not only that, the ostrich's heart also beats very fast, providing enough energy for them to run continuously for a long time. The ostrich's big, round eyes are not just for admiring the beauty of the steppe. They are also an extremely powerful hunting tool. With their panoramic vision, ostriches can spot tiny insects from afar or detect lurking predators. Their long necks help them easily reach high tree branches in search of food. It's interesting to know that ostriches can close one eye to sleep and still remain alert. Ostriches are not only excellent long-distance runners but also talented camouflage artists. Their gray-brown fur helps them blend perfectly into the colors of the grasslands. When feeling danger, the ostrich will lie down and stretch its neck out, looking like a large rock. This tactic has helped them bypass many enemies. If ostriches are excellent long-distance runners, then what other animals in Africa also have special abilities to adapt to harsh living environments? Have you ever wondered why zebras have such unique black and white striped fur? Not only is it a beautiful pattern, but it's also a smart survival strategy. Scientists have discovered that these stripes help zebras camouflage more effectively in high grasslands. When moving in groups, hundreds of black and white stripes blend together, creating a visual effect that makes it difficult for predators to identify specific individuals to attack. Interestingly, right? Not only that, studies also show that each zebra has a unique stripe pattern, like a human fingerprint. This helps them identify each other in the herd, creating complex social relationships. However, life for zebras in Nairobi is not easy. They have to face fierce predators such as lions and leopards. An adult lion can reach speeds of up to 58 km per hour in short sprints, while zebras can run at an average speed of 48 km per hour and maintain this speed for a longer period of time. Therefore, to survive, zebras have developed the ability to run incredibly fast. When danger is detected, the whole herd will gallop together, forming a living wall that makes it difficult for enemies to penetrate. Through films and stories about Kenya, we hope to convey some of the beauty and magic of this land. Hopefully the images and stories about the stunning landscapes, amazing animals, and diverse culture have given you a deeper insight into this country. Thank you for watching the channel, and don't forget to subscribe to continue experiencing new and enchanting lands around the world with us.